For photography enthusiasts with limited time, we understand it can be challenging to watch videos. Introducing a special playlist tailored for you, featuring exclusive audio content. This allows you to conveniently learn about photography without the need for extensive video viewing. Stay tuned for regular uploads in this audio playlist to enhance your photography skills on the go. Trying to decide which camera you should buy? This is the guide you need. From action cams and travel compacts to mirrorless models and full-frame flagships, our expert guide covers almost every kind of camera you can buy in 2024. Choosing the right type of camera can be tricky. With so many formats on offer, spanning such a wide range of budgets and features, it's easy to be overwhelmed by choice. To help you narrow down the options, we've shared our top tips for selecting the right kind of camera for your needs. Because we regularly review and rank the latest releases across all camera categories, we are very familiar with what each type of camera can offer for different photographers. As photography enthusiasts ourselves, we also know what the most important considerations are when deciding which format is right for you, including budget limitations and lens availability. In the following step-by-step guide, we'll outline the highlights and limitations of each type of camera to give you the full picture in a few short paragraphs. We'll also recommend our favorite camera model in that genre. So once you've landed on the right type of camera, you'll have a shortcut to the top option. We'll start with the basics and work up through more advanced cameras, ending with gear that's fit for professionals. So whether you are wondering which format best suits your style of photography or trying to decide between two specific camera categories, this guide should help you make the right choice. Number 1. Should I stick with my smartphone? It's no secret that smartphone photography has come on leaps and bounds in the last decade. The best smartphones in 2024 can capture images as well as any regular point-and-shoot, plus their connectivity means it's easy to share your snaps straight to social media. The top mobile options now ship with multiple lenses to suit all sorts of shooting scenarios. The iPhone 14 Pro, for example, features 3 lenses, each dedicated to a different scene. Besides the main sensor, there's an ultrawide and a telephoto lens. This means you get a lot of versatility from a device that can still slip easily into your pocket. What's more, the best smartphones today deploy AI smarts to help enhance your images automatically, whether that's portrait modes for shooting sharp profiles or night settings that allow you to capture sharp, bright shots after dark. Certain flagship smartphones also offer a degree of manual control, such as Samsung's Pro mode. Smartphones also make it incredibly easy to edit and share images thanks to their comprehensive connectivity options and app support. With higher resolutions than ever, the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra features a 108MP main sensor. For example, you shouldn't come up short when shooting images for social media. So smartphone cameras are more capable than ever. But there are still a few compromises to consider. Smartphone sensors are smaller than what you'll find on premium compact cameras and larger formats, which can limit low-light noise performance and ultimate image quality. And while a few flagship smartphones do now offer optical zoom, the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra features 10x zoom on one of its lenses. The range of more affordable smartphones is pretty limited compared to the kind of flexibility offered by travel compacts and dedicated telephoto lenses for DSLR and mirrorless models. If you are mainly looking to shoot images for social media, it probably makes sense to stick with your smartphone or upgrade to one with a better array, rather than buying a dedicated camera. You are most likely to rely on your smartphone for capturing life as it happens, because it's the tool you'll almost always have with you. Pros: it's the camera you always have to hand. The results can match those from a regular point-and-shoot compact camera. You can share instantly to Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. You can get apps with amazing effects and additional tools, and they can be easy to use. Cons: in many cases you get a fixed focal length lens. Though flagship models now often feature more than one lens, smartphones aren't so easy to hold. Limited control over shooting settings. Number 2. Should you get an action cam? If your aim is to capture life's adventures on video, you might want to look at an action camera instead of a standard compact or smartphone. Built tough enough to withstand drops, dust and dunkings, the best action cams are rugged but simple to use. Most come with mounts that allow you to attach them to all sorts of things, from handlebars and helmets to car dashboards and even your pets. Whatever you choose to use it for, a good action cam should help you capture footage in conditions that would destroy normal cameras. Most action cams can shoot good quality 4K video through a fixed focal length wide-angle lens. Many are completely waterproof, but some still ship with a separate waterproof housing for going deeper beneath the waves. The best action cams are small and light enough to not get in the way, straightforward to operate and sturdily built. GoPro is the biggest name in action cameras, and its regularly updated range of hero models epitomize everything that's great about the format. They're made to survive some pretty extreme conditions, yet their touchscreen and button interfaces mean they're easy to control. GoPro cameras can also capture high-resolution video, with class-leading image stabilization to keep fast-paced footage smooth and steady. Plus, they feature a range of presets and modes for cinematic creativity, as well as excellent connectivity options for easy editing and uploading. While GoPro is the most popular action cam brand, it's not alone in the market. From affordable cams that you won't be afraid to put through the ringer, to flagship recorders from companies like Sony and DJI, there are plenty of action cam options. Some are bullet-shaped for a better helmet fit, while others are modular, meaning you can switch to different sensor or accessory setups as the situation requires. Extreme sports enthusiasts naturally gravitate towards action cams for capturing their adventurous pursuits, but they have plenty of other uses. Action cameras are often favored by vloggers, for example, because of their portability, flexibility and ease of use. They can also be used to shoot in-car footage like a dash cam, or attached to just about anything. Unlike a compact camera or smartphone, wherever you stick an action cam, you shouldn't have to worry about knocks, shocks or rain showers. Cheap, tough and simple, surprisingly good 4K movie quality in most cases, you can mount them on practically anything. Cons: fixed wide-angle lenses mean there's no zoom capability, while there's little control over exposure. Still photos are snapshot quality only. Option 3. Should I buy a bridge camera in 2024? Bridge cameras are the original hybrid camera format. As the name suggests, they bridge the gap between accessible compact cameras and more advanced DSLR models. Bridge cameras generally offer the handling and control style of a classic DSLR camera, with a chunky hand grip and dedicated manual control dials. Yet they also tend to be slightly more portable than DSLR models, thanks to smaller sensors inside. And instead of interchangeable lenses, you get a single fixed lens with the kind of massive zoom range usually associated with a travel camera. Despite the flexibility of their generous zoom ranges, such as the massive 125x zoom on the Nikon Coolpix P1000, bridge cameras are not without their limitations. In order to deliver these zoom capabilities without adding to the weight or the price tag, many manufacturers use the same 1.3-inch sensors found in compact cameras. So although you get the look and feel of a DSLR, you don't get the same image quality or performance. There are some exceptions. Both Sony and Panasonic have released bridge cameras with much larger 1-inch sensors. These sacrifice some zoom range for the sake of a big step up in image quality. Both the Sony CyberShot RX-10 IV and Panasonic Lumix FZ2500, known as the Lumix FZ2000 outside the US, feature 1-inch sensors, while still delivering decent zoom ranges. Although fewer new bridge cameras have hit shelves in recent years, the format remains relevant for photographers in a clear niche. They're not pocketable, but they represent an excellent alternative for travelers who would like the versatility of a wide zoom range, plus the handling of a larger camera, without having to carry around a bag of lenses. Pros: massive zoom range, DSLR style controls and features, versatility and value for money. Cons: small sensor size limits the quality, with some key exceptions. Detail often quite soft at full zoom. Autofocus systems rarely match DSLRs or mirrorless cameras for responsiveness. Option 5. Should I buy a DSLR in 2024? DSLR cameras are no longer considered the cutting-edge choice for serious photographers. With the rapid advancement of mirrorless models, those are now the top option if you want a high-performance camera. But there's still plenty to be said for the DSLR format in 2024. Besides big sensors for superior image quality and interchangeable lenses for unrivaled versatility, DSLR cameras also offer a fundamentally different user experience. DSLR cameras are famed for their bigger bodies, which feature chunky, ergonomic grips that are comfortable and forgiving to use. They also feature optical viewfinders, which allow you to see through the camera's lens while framing, as well as superior battery life. Plus, the best DSLR cameras have sensor resolutions to rival the top mirrorless options. DSLR cameras remain an excellent choice for students, too. There are many entry-level options which offer an affordable route into DSLR photography. Learners often find the larger grip and accessible controls make it easier to explore the basic principles of photography, while manual settings and multiple preset modes mean you can affordably experiment with more creative shooting as your skills improve. The option to change lenses also opens up a new world of opportunities. DSLR cameras will usually ship with a kit lens that's designed to cover a range of everyday focus lengths. From there, you can diversify based on your style of photography. That might mean a telephoto for safari shots, a super wide-angle for huge landscapes, a macro lens for extreme close-ups, or fast prime lens for sharp low-light street shots with dramatic depth of field. Although mirrorless models are pushing the boundaries of performance, in 2024, DSLR cameras are still a great option for many photographers. For beginners, they represent an accessible entry route into more advanced photography. For enthusiasts, the larger sensors and interchangeable lenses won't limit extermination. And for more serious snappers, the best full-frame DSLR cameras can still compete when it comes to outright image quality. Pros: interchangeable lenses, full manual controls, profiles, APS-C sensor for a big step up in quality. Cons: big and bulky compared to most compact cameras. Focusing in live view on the rear screen is comparatively sluggish on most models. Option 6. Is a mirrorless camera worth the money? Mirrorless cameras are fast becoming the format of choice for enthusiasts and experts alike. Like DSLR cameras, they feature large sensors and support for interchangeable lenses. But they are also more compact and tend to deliver more advanced performance and connectivity options. As the name suggests, there's no mirror inside a mirrorless camera. That means they can be made both smaller and lighter than their chunky DSLR cousins. It also means that, instead of optical viewfinders, mirrorless models often rely on electronic equivalents for framing. These are usually small, sharp and bright OLED panels which show you the image as you'll capture it, rather than the real analog scene in front of you. Whether this appeals will be a matter of personal preference. Many cheaper models don't come with a viewfinder at all, meaning you'll need to use the rear screen. This can be a disadvantage in certain scenarios, but improvements to touchscreen technology mean that many mirrorless models now feature seamless interfaces which will be familiar to smartphone photographers. Mirrorless cameras are available in a wide range of styles. You can find relatively affordable entry-level options which are designed for portability and ease of use, with creative modes to help beginners learn the ropes of photography. You'll also find mirrorless cameras that are dedicated to videography, with many well-known vloggers using mirrorless models to shoot sharp 4K video, and better. Some of the latest options even allow you to live stream footage via Wi-Fi. The most sophisticated and expensive mirrorless cameras feature full-frame sensors and stunning performance, with super-fast and accurate autofocus, as well as blisteringly quick burst shooting speeds and huge resolutions. These flagship cameras aren't cheap, but they represent the future of photography, with most manufacturers pouring their time and development budgets into delivering better and better mirrorless technology. Pros: small and light, mechanically simpler than DSLRs, full-time live view with fast autofocus. Cons: some models don't have viewfinders. Electronic viewfinders lack the clarity of a DSLR's optical system. Conclusion: the examples above provide valuable insights to help you decide which camera suits your needs. For casual photographers seeking convenience, a good smartphone is recommended. If you are into traveling and desire versatility, a bridge camera is ideal. For those aspiring to learn photography, opting for a DSLR is a wise choice. However, in the current market, a mirrorless camera stands out as the best option, combining advanced features with portability. Thanks for watching. See you soon with next video. Jai Hind.